Perfect.
Disaster.
All right.
For when you get excited and animated about things.
Yeah.
Now you're blowing out a bit.
I'm a ranch historian, Winston.
I have my drinks ready.
It needs to be close to you.
Space babies.
You got a
Racist.
slider?
Where's Brian's?
Oh, that's funny.
Haircut looks nice.
Very obvious that it's not.
Thank you for the words.
I knew it. Welcome to the XYZ podcast. This is episode 59. I'm millennial producer Tony, joined as always by your co-host, Gen X Brian,
It's good to see everybody.
Gen Z Winston.
What it do?
We're back.
We're
Again.
And better than
It's-
ever.
Yeah, we're
It's-
back. Backstreet's back. Atmosphere. Sorry.
Are you serious?
All right.
Aren't they the ones that are doing the show right now?
I'm
Where like the
not-
stage floats up?
I'm not on their mailing list, so I did not get.
Let me do my job. We're introing. Go ahead.
Well, you're singing the
I'm
Backstreet
already doing
Boys.
research.
There's got to be a reason why.
Is
So wait,
Backstreet back?
They got to.
Yeah, it's Backstreet Boys at Sphere,
No
Oh,
way.
and
man.
they've got cables that come down, suspend the stage while they're on it, and
Oh,
they're like
that's
floating
cool.
in the air. Like it's
It's pretty cool.
I can't even imagine what the graphics are. So so we've had U2, Fish, a really long residency of Dead and Company, and Eagles. The Eagles.
Not the Eagles.
I don't even know what the graphics were for the Eagles, like what they had. I think for like Tequila Sunrise, they had like a desert and a sun in the back. I think I read some article about it. But what on earth are the Backstreet Boys going to put behind them for graphics?
It's like Y2K aesthetic. It's like that, like
It's
blue
gonna be
and
a bunch of
white.
back streets.
It's just alleys.
Yeah, that's it. It's
gonna-
just straight alleyways. Yeah.
Listen, in the Backstreet Boys tribute band is just called Alley Guys.
That's
You avoid
amazing.
all copyright issues that way.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
That's
man.
amazing.
I'm sure. When are they playing?
They're
Now.
playing till
Right now?
August 24th.
Now it's
yeah.
their summer 2025 residency at Sphere. Now their site does say residency at the Sphere Las Vegas.
Oh, see,
I'm gonna take issue with that.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
the marketing, the press release didn't specify that the brand guidelines for playing at the Big Orb. They
Very
dropped
first
the
pop act at Sphere.
Yeah.
See, now that sentence doesn't have it. We're excited that we're the very first pop act to take over Sphere Las Vegas. They got to get their verbiage right.
Yeah, that was written by another person. One was an intern,
Or
one was
AI,
their-
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
with the M dash. Are you guys familiar
Literally.
with that? My
Yes.
daughter pointed that out to me, which I've found incredibly helpful in spotting. This is for all the old people who are afraid of AI. This is the tech hour from the old guy. Is that if you see an email with extra amounts of M dashes, which I had to clarify that it was an EM dash.
Which
Yeah,
is like the long dash.
The
Right.
long dash.
There you go, Tony. I guess probably the local grammarian.
Sure.
And that's how you can spot it. And sure enough, I've seen it in a lot of places where like and it works.
Mhm.
Like a sentence will end. You got the big old long dash, and then the next, it's like more, I don't know, it's in place of a semicolon, or I guess it's just where you'd pause speaking wise, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so if you see a bunch of them in a sentence, in a piece of text, it's been written by AI.
And
As somebody who recently had to use AI for cover letters, like multiple a day. Yeah. You just learn to, if you're using a good AI, you just ask it to not put them in.
Yeah.
You just say,
that's
hey,
all I
don't,
do, yeah.
don't use it. Or
Yeah.
you
Wow.
just keep an eye out. Yeah, it's just like, it's one of those things where just you go, oh, I could just take all these out afterwards. You go, I'm using
why
a
do
freaking
that when they
robot.
can do
Just
it?
tell it
Yeah.
to do. I'm
Yeah.
more telling it what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, C3PO, get with it, man.
Literally.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of the derogatory term people are using to call like future robots and AIs?
I take issue with this, but go ahead. And I'll
No,
tell you why. I will
Oh,
tell
it's-
you why, but go ahead.
It's clanker, Brian. It's
Oh.
clanker is the word. Yeah. It's
So we're not talking about droids anymore, huh? We got
No,
clankers.
Here's the problem. We are talking about droids. This is bullshit. This is garbage. I hate that people have just decided that clone lingo from Star Wars is okay to just steal and
Oh,
not
wait.
talk about it.
Clanker
It's-
is Star Wars lingo.
That's what they like. They
That's where
used to
it's
call
from.
stormtroopers imps. Like the rebels would
Yeah.
call them imps. The clones
Not
in
gimps.
Clone Wars called the droid army, the separatist army,
Clankers.
clankers.
Yeah.
And people have just stolen that for everyday language, which is
What-
funny to me. But give credit where credit's due.
Well,
at
no,
least.
no, Tony, you're not realizing where the origins come from. The very first video where the term clanker was used as like a derogatory term for AIs were a Battlefront 2 video. It was somebody playing Battlefront 2 on the PC and people were
Okay.
chatting at it and they were saying they were calling whoever was on the imp side was calling the droid side you dirty clankers. That's what they were calling them.
Because that terminology
Yes.
was used
Correct.
Oh man.
in the Clone Wars cartoon.
And my favorite part about that whole like video and the chat was that after those guys, the imp side was calling the droids clankers and whatnot.
Well, they weren't imps. They were just Republic.
They were, yes, you were right. They were just the republics. Somebody
Nerd
on the
alert, man.
right, somebody on the droid side typed back in the chat and was like, "Your mom is a prostitute on Tatooine," and I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
You could have called them similar things like Buckethead.
Right.
Yeah,
okay,
but
so,
clankers is just more direct, guys.
Well,
Come on.
Buckethead for clone.
Oh, for
yeah,
clones, yes.
But clankers does have an inherent sort of derogatory term. I've yet to come across that. I'm sure, like anything, in 3 or 4 days I'll see it and I'll be like, oh, this is what my younger friends told me about. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, so they just so it's a poorly performing AI. It's done by a clanker.
Yeah.
I
Well,
believe-
just no, you can just call any AI a clanker. They're gonna, I'm telling you, people are gonna start treating AI like second-class citizen, man. It's gonna be
Well,
awful.
I mean, they are stealing people's jobs.
Yeah. It's all fun and game until they start getting some consciousness, and that's when it get real bad.
That's right, man. And
Like,
then
what you call me?
yeah.
Tell our government to build a wall and keep the clankers out.
The clankers need to stay with their kind. Oh man.
You're gonna build a firewall, man.
good.
But
There you
but
go,
yeah.
man. Next president. That's his campaign.
That's
We will
his
build the
motto.
firewall to keep the clankers out.
Yeah.
Oh my
that's it.
gosh, man.
But
I guess
I just thought it was so funny, man, because people were constantly running with it, and they're like, "No daughter of mine's gonna marry a clanker."
Yeah. Why would you?
Yeah.
oh man.
We've been gone a while. We've got so much to talk about, I'm sure.
I need
Yeah.
to ask Winston a burning question.
Sure.
Should we get to drinking first and
we
then
should
see
get
how the
to drinking. We
conversation
should
goes?
get to drinking first. Yes.
Would you like me to go first? Brian, would you like to go first?
I will go. No, you go first. You got the Hennessy.
You
so we
Hennessy
brought him-
ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, does Winston? What does Winston have? He's got a mug.
I have
full of
rice
water.
wine, man.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. He's lying. He's totally
Yeah.
lying.
It's real refreshing rice wine, guys.
Burns when that goes down.
Yeah.
Don't it?
I've had rice wine. You don't make an sound. You make oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
It's
I'll
hot.
show if anybody's watching. I do have
Hennessy.
a little bottle of Hennessy,
Which
as promised.
oh man, I want to see you drink this. What's it smell like? Give us.
It
Since
smells like
this is
cognac.
I've never had cognac before though either.
Oh, okay.
we're
So
not
that doesn't help.
Vietnamese.
Doesn't it have
or-
like a spicy smell to it, Tony?
Right now, it just smells like alcohol. The
Are you
bottle is not
drinking it from the
conducive
airplane
to
bottle, or are
sniffing.
you going into a cup, mug?
Oh, I
glass?
was just gonna drink it from the airplane bottle. I
Okay.
can go get a cup, but I'm gonna have to get up and leave.
I'm gonna have to get up and get the Mountain Dew. So let's
Let's
pause.
pause.
Those.
How about you guys goes and then I have a quite
Vamp-
intimate
vamp
chat
for
with
There you
30
go.
seconds.
Yeah.
I think we got to see
I'm-
what Winston comes up with.
I'm gonna do a quick chat with chat, guys. Robot slur. Yes, thought on the new Tron movie trailer. I have not watched the new Tron movie trailer. I know Jared Leto is in it, so I don't have much high hopes for it if I'm being honest. Did you guys watch the new Superman movie? Thing's amazing, man. It's big fan of the new Superman movie. You're quick. I was saying,
Quick.
did you watch the new Superman movie yet?
No, I'm probably gonna wait for
Oh,
streaming for
come
that.
on,
I've
man.
heard lots of good things about it.
Really good. It's
Fantastic
really good.
Four, though,
I've not seen it. Do not spoil it.
so good. CGI for almost everything is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a very, very pretty movie.
Okay. I gotta see what that's about. Did you watch
Alright.
Thunderbolt when it came out?
Yep.
Okay.
One of the few things that I will go to the movies for nowadays is Marvel movies.
Okay.
Man, I come back and
Thunderbolt
it's
was really
Marvel
pretty.
movies. Oh, come
No,
on.
well, it
That's what-
started. Well, no, Brian, we were talking about a Superman movie at first, but I was saying it's a really good movie, and I highly recommend everyone watch it. It's great.
This is going to be a tough one for me since I grew up and loved the original Christopher Reeves one.
It's
I mean,
it's very similar to the Christopher Reeves one.
I
if
had
that's
a
what you're looking
problem with
for.
seeing the dog, the crypto dog in the
No,
preview. That's
it's
lame.
amazing, man. It's not lame, and it fits the character so much.
Okay.
And if it helps, it's not even his dog.
It doesn't.
Not
Interesting.
It doesn't.
Crypto is not his dog.
This is what I find interesting about you, Winston. You and I have had plenty of conversations about remakes and reboots. You don't seem to take issue. I take issue with the fact that it seems like they're milking the shit out of a property.
Not really.
Case in point, Jurassic Park. That we've been watched a couple of those over the past.
You know what the issue is, Brian? You're picking one cake over the other, while I'm like, holy shit, 2 cakes. You know what I mean? That's
Okay,
that's
no,
my
good.
approach
That's
to
a good
things.
analogy.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
long as the second cake doesn't suck hard, like
Well, I mean, you gotta eat it to know what it's like. You know what I mean?
You gotta have the bad cake to know good cake.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I suppose you're
If
right.
there's only good
Exactly.
cake, then it's all just cake.
That's
It's
true,
just
man.
cake. Exactly.
You can't have the light without the dark. I gotcha.
All right.
All right.
In
Oh,
my
there you go.
fancy-
Tony's got a proper glass. That's
Got a
the way I
proper
like to see it.
glass in my fancy. This
And
is it's a roadmap of Disney World.
Oh, very nice.
So
Driven
try-
those roads.
yeah, let's try. Smell is
You gotta do it like it's like a wine thing where you gotta shake the glass a little bit.
yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not getting anything specific from the smell, but
Well, and as we learned in a few episodes ago, that Hennessy is one of the most gifted Vietnamese liquors,
Yes.
and used to
Look
celebrate.
at
So-
Tony's face.
Oh,
it's okay. I can see where you're saying the spice.
Yeah. It's feel very like kind of like I don't want to say cinnamony.
You know,
But-
that's Fireball,
yeah.
man.
Mm-hmm.
What's the proof on that bad boy?
On the Hennessy, we are looking at. Oh, geez, I feel like Brian would need glasses here.
I know. I've had it's. Yeah.
You gotta start doing this thing right here,
Yeah,
Tony.
yeah, man.
Movement.
Winston,
Uh,
well, no, you Winston has glasses, so I can't even-
40%.
You just wait.
40% alcohol by volume, which would
Okay.
mean 80
So 80 proof. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
All
Uh,
right.
So I mean, it's strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
so
strong, but it's not bad. I
Would
couldn't
you-
see just drinking this straight. I
was
would
gonna say, would you
need
mix
to
it
mix
with
it with
something?
something?
Yeah.
So you can, I mean, Vietnamese people, man. If you're at a Vietnamese wedding, they're
I hope
taking
to be
shots.
someday, Winston.
You will be, but you guys will be for sure.
I
But
hope to be.
they're taking those things straight, man. They're just taking
Yeah?
shots of it, yeah. And then
It's weird to take shots of it. I'm gonna put some water in it, like you do with whiskey, to
Yeah.
see if it opens it up some. But
the mix I would usually go for is with Coke. That's what I would do. I would do like a Coke and
Okay.
Henny.
that
yeah.
would be instead of like a Jack and Coke, I could see
Yeah,
that. Mhm.
yeah. So
'Cause
that's
it's got
what I
that
would-
same sort of spice,
kind of like
to it.
spice feel. Yeah, exactly. See how it is
Alright.
with the water though. But what about you, Brian? What do you have? You have
All
the,
right.
the
So I've got a nice bottle of bourbon. Made.
you want to
here.
do an ad read for them?
Dude, I mean, if we could get these guys on, man, they see right there. It's been blurred out because
There you
there we
go.
go. All right, yeah,
Hunkers,
yeah. It's that's this particular one. It's made in Athens.
Georgia?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. They have the Fiddler is one you've probably seen in the. But anyway, this one I got not that long ago, and it's almost gone. But
I'm gonna
so-
say this while the Hennessy reminds me of bourbon.
yeah,
I think if you
Yeah.
would get some, I think you would enjoy it.
I think you would like it, Brian. You can do it on the rocks, and I think you would like it.
yeah. Okay, so I've got my regular bourbon here that I've been enjoying
Uh-huh.
with one cube in there, one nice big cube.
Yep.
And so then this is just this this is
You got
other
a second?
bourbon
This is a second bourbon.
This is
I'm
second
enjoying
bourbon.
it.
which I'm going to adulterate with this beverage right here. The
Mysterious green bottle.
mysterious green bottle of the Mountain Dew.
Do we know?
Yeah.
Do we know what ratios we're supposed to be going for?
A half 1 and 1. I looked it up.
Oh, 1 and 1.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
1 and
Oh,
1. So
wow.
I'm gonna eyeball it. So here we go. A little mixeroo here.
No, you're
you
the
can-
regular Mountain Dew. You're not going any weird diet
Nope.
nonsense, are you? Okay,
No,
good.
no. It's the straight up Mountain Dew, the OG.
Regular, full caffeine, full sugar,
Yep.
plain variety Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
All right.
Brian's gonna drink this concoction to just start punching walls, man.
Oh shoot, it was a monster, not
Yeah, exactly.
mixed it with a monster. So it's very good bourbon. I like Mountain Dew. You know, I don't drink it much anymore, but I lived on it for a while.
All right.
Here's a sip test.
Hmm.
Second sip test. Okay.
It's it's not bad.
And
It's
what
not
does it taste like?
it's not better, but I'm actually surprised. I thought it would be more Mountain Dew flavored, but it's
Uh-huh.
it kind of just makes the bourbon sweeter and a little less punch. So I could see if you
So it
had like some
works.
yeah, so
Mm.
if you had some like cheap whiskey, some really
Uh-huh.
some cheap whiskey and you threw some Mountain Dew in there, you could totally get you could totally
there
get out
we
of control.
go.
There you go.
Now the real question is, can you put some Mountain Dew with Hennessy?
I'm sure
Probably.
you could if it's
Yeah,
similar. It's a dark liquor. And Winston,
yeah.
your rice wine.
Yeah, man. I'm sipping on it right here.
Oh man, that's almost racist somehow. I don't know. Have you guys heard that they're going like I wrote this down that Pepsi was toying with the idea of coming out with a cane sugar product, and then suddenly Coke's like, we're coming out with a cane sugar product, like the Mexican Coke.
Yeah,
Have you guys heard this?
yeah. I've had
I've not,
Mexican
but I'm not
Coke in
surprised.
in the bottle.
Yes, but now they're going to make a domestic version that uses cane sugar. Coca-Cola
Oh,
with sugar. Here's the thing, when I was reading this, they're like, it's probably going to cost a little bit more. I'm like, that is the
Yeah.
biggest load of shit. Like they were like, this is what our product costs. We're using cane sugar. Wait,
Yeah.
we can make more profits, charge the same for our product, and now we can use high fructose corn syrup. Now
Literally.
they're like, yeah, we're gonna have to charge you more. We're going back to the cane sugar. We can't possibly take a loss of profits.
It's gonna
We
have
Yeah.
to be like an alternative product that they're just
Yeah.
like,
It
hey,
has
this
to.
is
Yeah.
cane sugar Coke.
Why wouldn't I
There's
just
no
buy
way to do
Mexican
it
Coke?
at the main line, right?
Why
That
wouldn't
would
I
be
just buy
crazy.
Mexican Coke?
Yeah.
A lot of
Oh,
places, a lot of them do
shit.
that already, like temporarily. They used to do Mountain Dew. It was like a throwback Mountain Dew
Yeah.
that had cane sugar.
Yeah.
It was a limited time.
I have to quickly tell you guys the story about Coca-Cola when I went to Vietnam.
Yes.
So when I went to Vietnam 2 weeks ago for the last 2 weeks, I was there, and the moment I touched down from at the airport, my cousin picked me up, and we were driving home, and we were like, well, we're kind of thirsty. Let's stop by like a convenience store, kind of like think of like a Konbeki type thing, Tony. So like a 7-Eleven, like those type of
Konbini.
like
Mhm.
yeah, Konbini.
Is that a
And
brand name of the?
no,
It's
Konbini
Konbini
is
is just in a
convenience
convenience
store.
store.
Yeah. But it's like you don't quite have like a convenience store in the US. Think of it like a gas station, but without the gas part,
Is it like a
Brian.
bodega?
It's like a
Smaller.
7-Eleven. Like a lot
Yeah.
of 7-Elevens don't have gas out front. It's just a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, but
Okay.
imagine it way smaller. Anyway,
Okay.
not the point of the story. I walked in there. So one thing I realized about Vietnam is it's not a big Coke country. They are a very majority is Pepsi. You go everywhere, it's Pepsi products. So you have, Pepsi. You have instead of Sierra Mist over there or Starry, they use 7-Up. Have you guys ever had 7-Up?
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah.
7-Up's a completely separate company.
Is it? I thought it's part of.
Dr. Pepper, 7-Up.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper.
Okay,
7-Up.
so okay, my fault then. So it's Pepsi, 7-Up, and then Miranda instead of Fanta, whatever Miranda is.
It's like
Have you-
stripper hour over here. We
I
got
know,
we got
I know.
Sierra on the
We
pole.
got Starry, we got Miranda.
Yeah, that's
on
it. That's
stage
Call
it.
into the
two.
stage,
Yeah.
Miranda.
anyway, so that's what Vietnam is. They're big on that type of thing. So anyway, I walk into this convenience store and I'm like, I want a bottle of Coke. So I walk towards the Coke session, and you guys know how Coke been doing the thing where they're like, share a Coke with, whatever the person name is. And, I've been searching for a Winston bottle for months now. Nothing, right?
So if I see when you want one, I should grab it for you. Okay, I'm on
Yes,
the lookout.
please. Thank you. I opened the fridge, right? The fridge door, and I pull out the first bottle of Coke, and it's my Vietnamese name on it.
No
And
way.
It's Yi. I'm like, oh my God, it's all in Vietnamese. I'm like, this is crazy.
You just needed to go halfway around the world to find the Coke can.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so obviously I bought it
Yeah.
immediately. I'm like, this is amazing. So it's just so crazy. But I turned to my cousin. I'm like, dude, holy shit, look at this. He was like, yeah, man, welcome to Vietnam. I'm like, what the fuck? And it was
Is
yeah.
that name common? Ish? Like a John?
It is
Yeah.
common. Yeah, like think of it like it's like a John or like I would say it's more like your name, Brian. Like it's not like
Okay.
everybody have it, but it's rather
Right.
common. So it's weird, but the fact that it was the first bottle
That's
in the
awesome.
fridge, and when I opened it, it was sitting right there, and it's crazy, Brian, because I didn't see the name until I twist the bottle around, And I'm like in this convenience store at 1 a.m. like freaking the fuck out. And then people in there, I was like, what the fuck's wrong with
What's
this
this
kid?
guy's problem, man?
Yeah, literally. You're like, you can just tell this motherfucker's from overseas.
Foreigner.
Yeah, I know. But
Did people clap when the plane landed?
people did not clap when the plane landed.
No, they kept it
you know
together?
what you know what you did hear when the plane landed? The freaking claps of like the fucking seatbelt coming
Yeah.
apart. Yeah, it's amazing. It's like the plane haven't even like gone to the gate, and you just hear people like, man, listen,
They're
do I like?
unbuckled. They're standing up, getting stuff out of the overheads already.
Yes.
You're like,
I'm like-
everybody settle down.
Thank you. I'm like, I can't say that I like my people at all for that reason. I'm like,
When you travel, huh?
That's
Yeah.
not a you people thing. That
Yeah.
is just a plain people thing. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
why, guys? Come on, like, settle the fuck. And the fact that like the stewardess has to get on the freaking microphone. And tell
I
them
believe
to,
the
like,
term
sit
is flight attendant. You
flight
sexist
attendants.
person.
Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Flight attendants get on the microphone and tell them to like sit the hell down. But
Yeah.
but yeah, it's annoying. It's really annoying. And then you know what I will say. Another thing is I realize how much I hate like Vietnamese American tourists in Vietnam. I
Like
feel
yourself.
yes, like myself. But here's the thing. I speak the language, so I can still speak Vietnamese with my cousin, with my family, and everything, and I can come off like a local. So me and my cousin, we went to like this. It's called a new playground. It's like an underground shopping center for like streetwear. That's where all like the younger generation people go, like people my age and people younger would go. So me and my cousin, we're at this store and we're shopping. We're looking at clothes, and then all of a sudden we hear like this annoying voice in the distant, like kind of like not even in this distant. It's kind of off, a little bit, but it's this girl, and you can clearly tell she's from America because she has the fucking nastiest Valley Girl accent, and she's like,
Vietnamese?
no, she's speaking English, but like this
Oh.
is what she sounded like. She's like, "Oh my God, can we go to Saigon Center?" And me and my cousin were both like, we're like opposite of each other on like the other side of the story.
Yeah.
We're like, we just looked up and locked eye, and we just went like this. We're like, what the fuck was that? So we stared at her, and she saw. So she walks off and whatnot. And then me and my cousin went on. We shop our stuff and whatnot. And then
She
for
was
the
Vietnamese
rest,
though?
yes, for the rest of the day, that became my favorite character. She was like my main character for the entire day. It's like as we kept shopping, I would randomly come up to my cousin and was like, "Are you done yet? I want to go to Saigon Center."
I love a good bit. Yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
I just
man.
love making random people like my favorite person of the day. It's amazing.
Was she
but-
filming herself the whole time? I
No,
feel
she
like
was
it.
talking to
No?
her friends. That was
Oh,
the worst part.
Her
It was
actual voice. Oh man.
that's I don't know if it was if she was talking to her friends or if it was a guy that she was interested in, but she just came off like such an annoying
Yeah.
bitch.
Just
Yeah.
The voice is important, man.
Literally.
The voice matters.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
gosh.
I'm like, what is wrong with these? So there's actually a term for these people. Oh, my girlfriend's in chat. She's probably can confirm this. There's a term that Vietnamese people call like Vietnamese kid that was born overseas. They call it Mỹ Gong, which is essentially just kids born in America, like Vietnamese kid born in America.
Vietnamese
But like
iPad kid.
basically, but
It's kind of like
these-
Clanker.
yeah, kind of like Clanker, basically. But it's sort of like you can just tell when somebody is Vietnamese born in America versus somebody who's Vietnamese and moved to America. It's
Tonight we're
it's
discussing non-racist derogatory terms.
here
Oh,
a top
man.
10 derogatory term you
Yeah.
could use without getting fired, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Clanker's gonna be #1 though.
That's it, yeah. But no, Vietnam trip was fun, but
I'm glad
then
you're back.
It's great. Okay, here's another funny story about my trip to Vietnam. So I get to Vietnam. I got off my plane. I started lining up for security to go through like border control or whatever. What do you call those guys? They got to stamp your shit. What do they call? Is it border control? No, they're
Customs.
Customs.
Customs,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
So
Customs agent.
we're in line for custom, and me and my cousin immigration. Yeah. So we're talking, and me
Is
and
this
my
your
cousin.
DJ cousin?
Yes, my DJ cousin, my younger cousin. So she's from Austin. We met while we were flying. We both flew into Korea. We met there. We grabbed food. Then we flew back to Vietnam together.
Oh, cool.
And, we're standing in line and you look everywhere. It's just my people. You just see Vietnamese people everywhere, right? And then I turned my
White
head
people
like,
don't do that, by the way. White people are not at the airport going, "My people."
That's not what I'm saying. No, I'm just saying. I'm saying that's who you see.
Yeah,
Is
right.
like if
Some white
you
people
guys
tend to hate all other races, including white people.
Yes.
right, but no,
None of these
but
are
what
my
I'm
Does
people.
saying.
that make them racist then? I don't know.
But no, what I'm saying is like if you go, like if you're in a
gotcha.
U.S. airport, you would see different races. But if you're in Vietnam as a Vietnamese person, you're just gonna see Vietnamese people, right?
I gotcha, man. I
So,
gotcha.
so we're sitting there, me and my cousin were talking, and then I turned my head, and immediately, one black guy was there, like just one black
Not
guy.
my people.
No, no. I'm just like, so hold on. So I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, and so I turned to my cousin. I was like, damn, dude, when's the last time you saw a black person in Vietnam? Like, this is crazy. Like, not on any racist stuff,
Right,
but
right.
it's just like I've never seen a black person in Vietnam. I've
Start
seen
speaking
like
Vietnamese.
no.
Oh, see, that
So
would have been fun.
so get this. So we start going through immigration line, and then we get moved. So it was me, my cousin, a guy, and then the black guy was moving to one line to go through custom. And so the Vietnamese guy that was behind my cousin started talking to this black gentleman, and they were talking, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I came from America." This kid, this Vietnamese guy was like, "Yeah, I stay in San Antonio. I'm just coming back to visit my girlfriend and whatnot." And then he turned to this black guy and he goes, "So where are you from, sir?" And this guy goes, "Oh, me, man, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia." What? What do you mean I travel across the world and the first black guy I met is from Atlanta? Like, my people.
He was your people. So
He
He
was
was
after
my
all.
people. So I'm like, that's crazy. It's
that's
just
awesome.
like the fact that happened. It's just such a weird coincidence that I don't know. I just thought it was super cool.
Just following you, man.
literally-
That's your government tracker.
Listen,
Yeah.
I was about to turn
Yeah,
around.
right.
I was just about to turn around and be like, "Yo, wait, you're from Atlanta too?" Because I'm from Atlanta. But
Yeah.
but
ATL.
yeah, exactly. But isn't it funny that my cousin who lives in Austin, Texas, was behind the line of the guy from San Antonio, Texas, and I was behind the black guy in Atlanta, Georgia. It's just so weird. So
Oh,
weird.
man.
But yeah. But yeah,
That's-
anyway, that was just some of the like there's should I continue with my story? I feel like I'm eating up way too much time talking about like my trip to Vietnam.
Well,
'Cause
we
I-
haven't seen you in weeks, man.
That's
We
fair.
haven't- We'll cut
I-
it if it's boring.
Okay.
Tell your falling down story, and then we'll
Yes,
go
that's
do
it.
some other stuff. Okay.
I fell 4 times in a day, Brian.
Were you drunk?
No, super sober. That was the worst part. So
He wished she was drunk.
yeah. So my family went on a vacation together, like my entire family. It was like 40 of us. We booked
Oh
out
my gosh.
we booked out an entire homestay. And while we were there, so there was a pool. You can already tell where this is
Is this
coming
the haunted house that you stayed at before?
No. We made sure not to. It's in the
Not
same
going
town,
back
but
there
we
again,
made
okay.
sure to skip that house.
Okay.
But the
make sure.
funniest part was we drove past it on the way
Oh,
to
nice.
the.
Did
yeah.
anybody mention the haunted house?
Well, my cousin who sat next to me did. I never went to the haunted house. I didn't get the chance to. But she sat next to me and she was like, "Bro, that's the house right there." I'm like, "Thanks for
haunted house.
telling me. It's great." It's like
And now they're following me too.
yeah, exactly. It was like we live 5 minutes down the road. It's like you should have not say anything. But
What's the range on ghosts?
Yeah, I don't know.
literally,
I think
is it
there's a
like
lot of-
Bluetooth connectivity?
It's a lot of specifics: how they die, what period do they
Yeah.
die in, yeah, whether they can travel or not.
I think Ghost operates sort of like a Wi-Fi system where like once
Yeah.
you get out a
You're right,
certain
I'm out of
range,
range, man.
Out
They're
of
not
bandwidth
following me
range,
back.
yeah.
you're not allowed to touch me, guys.
They're losing
they're not-
connection. They get all glitchy.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
They're not following you back to Atlanta.
but anyway, so we were at the house and then there was a pool. So everybody was swimming and everything. And everything was fine. I got out of the pool and I see my cousin walking. Not the girl, but one of my older cousin. He was walking. I was like, "Hey, be careful, man. It's a little wet right there because it started raining while we were in the pool." And I was like, "Hey, be careful. Don't watch your step. You don't want to slip." And right as I said it, I fucking slipped and literally just slammed my head. Like I slammed this whole part of my
Oh my
face,
gosh, man.
and it was like I could tell I was about to eat shit. So as I was falling, I flipped my body to try to like avoid slamming the back of my head against like because it was a step, right? It was on the way down from a step. So as I was slipping, I flipped my body and then I just slammed this whole part into the step.
So you
And
missed
I
the
will,
back of your head and caught your
Yeah,
face.
let me get my
yeah,
face instead.
yeah,
Yeah.
my face. It's better than the brain, guys. Come on. So I'm like, well, fuck. I'm screaming and everything, and so I thought like maybe I'm bleeding out or something. Nope, nothing. I was
Bleeding out.
fine. So I put some ice on. I was cool. And then as I got up from like the table where I was sitting to ice myself, and I'm walking out, I slip again.
Oh
I'm
my
like, you're
gosh,
fucking
man.
joking. Yeah. So it's clearly too wet here. I need to start putting on my Crocs.
This pool is too wet.
No, so yeah, it was this area was just so the weird like outdoor dining area was right next to the pool, and that's where I slept. I slipped the second time, so I was like, let me put on these Crocs. So I put on my Crocs, and then I walked back to my room. Everything was fine. I changed clothes. We had dinner. About like 2 hours later, we went swimming again. This time I got out. I'm like, all right, I want to be careful because I want to make sure I'm not gonna slip. So I decided to go on the other side of the pool. And as I'm walking out, I see my nephew, and I was like, "Hey man, just watch your step when you walk down, because I fell earlier." And right as I said that, I fucking slipped and fell again.
Just you stop warning people. You go, you might
Yeah.
fall. Like
Fend
that.
for yourself, fend for yourself,
exactly.
man.
So, but this time I fell like on my ass, and as I fell on my ass, like I jammed my finger down, and literally I had like a fucking blood bruise on my fingertip for like 3 days straight.
Oh,
I was
man.
like,
What, yeah, I was just gonna say, what day of vacation is this?
this was like the 2 days before I left Vietnam.
Oh,
it was,
man.
it was-
Okay,
yeah.
this is. I was gonna say this would suck if it was like day
At the
2 of
beginning.
vacation.
No. And so then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why am I keep falling? So at this point, I almost want to just crawl around, right? So I'm like, fuck it. I'm done with the shower. Like, I'm done with the
Creature of the
pool.
Black Lagoon.
Literally, I'm done with the pool. I'm just gonna go and take a shower and then change out of my clothes. So I walk into my parents' room because their room was closer to the pool. So I walked to my parents' room, went into the shower, and as I'm showering and the water's pouring down, I fucking slip and ate shit
In the
in the shower.
shower?
Yes,
What is
because.
wrong?
Just stay away from water, man.
Hold on. So let me explain to you guys why that is. Have you guys ever seen an Asian shower before? Or like just an Asian bathroom in general? Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta show you an Asian
Not a
bathroom.
Vietnamese one specifically.
Tony, you had a joke queued up right there for you, but
Hold on. So this is what an average Vietnamese like shower or bathroom in general look like.
I'm
Sharing.
surprised he's not pulling up porn.
No, not at all. Can you see it? This is what the average like shower look
toilet
like.
in the
it's
shower?
It's a wet
Yes,
room.
it's a
Oh,
wet
man.
room. Yes,
Yes.
it is a
Saves
wet room.
so much time.
Yes, it's great.
Nobody
sit
nobody
and
yells when you pee in the shower in that bathroom.
Exactly.
Everybody pees in the shower.
But here's the thing. Do you guys see how all the floor are just tiles instead of
Yeah,
like?
man. Did you miss the toilet?
Yeah, I missed the toilet, but
Oh,
like,
that's good.
So
but
wait, so does the toilet get rained on? That really brings the term
Yes.
shit shave and shower, man. That's
yes,
like all in one right there.
The toilet does get rained on when you take showers. So every time you take a shit, it's gonna be your whole body is wet. Your butt is
That's
wet.
gotta be awesome if you like get a stomach ache in the middle of a shower.
Unless
you
it's
don't have to leave.
one of
That's
these
the
like
best.
toilet, then it's like it's real cool because you can just kind of like squat.
It's the super
is-
squatty potty.
This is why Asian people are so good at squatting, by the way.
Yeah.
Mm.
they have
Oh, check-
phenomenal
check this
quads
one out.
and yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
No, thank you.
Anyway, let me
Again,
not-
Winston, this is mainly an
Okay.
audio podcast.
So
all right?
anyway,
Yep.
anywho, so yeah.
Winston's tour of Asian bathrooms.
The issue with Vietnam is they love fucking tiles. It's tiles everywhere. It's tiles in the bathroom. It's tile by the fucking pool. It's tile by the steps down the pool.
Your
So God
American feet.
forbid, yeah, God forbid. Yeah, man, I lost all of my grip the moment I moved to America. I can't climb trees anymore. So like I can't play soccer with monkeys anymore. It's just bad. So it's like the tile is such a bad idea. Like you go to the US and you realize how nice bathrooms are because it's just why the fuck is it tiles? Why is it? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Anyway,
Mold and mildew. Oh man.
Well, let me
Yeah.
continue on this. Let me make a segue here. This is I've been feeling really old because I've got a corn on my
What?
foot. I got a
What?
corn. I was just like,
Oh.
this sucks.
I'm
What is
just
a
It's
letting you
corn?
basically
know.
like a. I thought it was a blister at first because it hurt like it was a blister. But
Wait,
Oh,
like
did
the
it just goes
band
corns,
Corn is
bunions,
playing
and
on your
blisters?
foot?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
it
Winston, I'm
sucks.
gonna
Like I
have
listen to
corn
them
playing
all
in the
the time.
background the whole time here.
Um, No, it's kind of like a blister, but it's just like a callus with a hard center in it that's pushing on like the soft, healthy skin underneath.
This is gross.
This
Yeah.
is so gross, but in my head, I keep thinking of a poster that said "Corn Live" on Tony's foot. What
Well, here's the like. I went okay. I know like Dr. Scholl's makes stuff to get rid of
Yeah.
it. So I'm looking on there. It's literally just acid.
Ew.
It's salicylic acid to burn off
Yeah.
the outer layers of skin fast enough to get to that core to get rid of it.
Yeah, I actually, when I was in, I think pre-high school, I played a lot of soccer and had one on the inside of my big toe, right there on the what would be the knuckle of your big
Mhm.
toe on the inside,
Mhm.
and yeah, I had to drop acid, and then I would take a razor blade and like slice it off,
Just
and then
slice
you
it.
put acid on it
Ew.
again, and you slice it. Well, no, because the acid kills the skin,
Because
Uh-huh.
and
it's
then you're
all
just slicing
calluses,
just- yeah.
right? Yeah.
It's just that's I'm take so I there's these little like sticky dots that have the acid on it. You put a little
Yeah.
cushion
Yeah, mine was
Band-Aid
mine
over
was
it.
old school drops.
for a couple days, then you take it off, and I'm just using like a pumice stone to scrub at it, and then you put a new patch on.
All right. When does AARP become our sponsor? That's
No, literally.
pretty soon.
I know. I just went, okay, I'm
You know,
old.
you know what's one of my favorite thing about medical stuff is like the fact that they just start using like vegetable and fruits as a way to describe like symptoms. Like you're having corn on your foot. You have a thing called cauliflower ears.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wrestling.
What the
You can get
yeah.
cauliflower ears from wrestling.
Boxing, yeah.
Yeah,
or
boxing,
Yeah, if you
wrestling,
get
yeah.
smacked in the side of the head. Yeah, it's kind of gross, huh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super gross. Have you ever seen a draining of a cauliflower ears?
What?
Oh,
No. Oh,
no.
no,
It's
no.
amazing, man.
Let's-
They put like a syringe in it and
What is
then
this,
they just
Tosh
pull
Tosh
it.
2.0? Like I remember when that show was still okay. Do you know if I say that? Do you know who I'm talking about,
Yeah,
Winston?
Tosh, Daniel Tosh,
Tosh.
right?
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know
yeah.
if that was like too early, but yeah, he had a show.
I watched a little bit of Tasha.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember on one of the ones that I would watch, he would find these. This is so disgusting. I'm not even sure if we've talked about this before. Lancing videos on YouTube, and he
What
would
is
show it. He's
that?
like so if you have a
ever heard of
boil or
have you ever heard of the YouTube channel Dr. Pimple Popper?
Yes,
There's a
Dr.
show
Pimple
on-
Popper.
on
Yeah,
whatever
yeah, it's the
that-
same person, Brian.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's the same
that's-
lady. Yeah.
Yeah, and he would show it to a studio audience. He's like, the censor said this was too gross. We can't show this on TV. So he would just cut to the reaction shot of the studio of when he's showing these videos, and people are just like nearly throwing up
Awful.
in their hands.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love
Anytime-
Dr. Pimple Popper though. It's amazing.
I only know who that is based on this throwback in time and to a show when we were talking about the channel is when you would see all of the programming on your channels scroll.
Mhm, mhm.
And I would see Dr. Pimple Popper right after my 600-pound wife or whatever that,
Don't
whatever
you
that show is.
don't you love the fact that that's the learning channel TLC?
Yeah, TLC, yeah.
The learning channel where you can watch Dr. Pimple Popper
And
and
my 600-pound, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's watching this? I mean, it is the whole train wreck factor of,
Yeah.
let me see. But
I
one
think
thing-
they're also the ones showing the 90 Day Fiance too, Brian.
yeah, I mean that tracks as far as
Yeah.
the
The
more
real
people-
learning channel.
Yeah, more people who've made a lot of bad decisions in their life.
I
let's
love
check in with them.
there's one thing I do love about cable TV, just because they don't give a shit what kind of programming they put out there. It's like,
No.
you have the learning channel, then you have like the history channel where it's like, and here are some aliens theories. It's
Yeah,
like, what
man.
the fuck are we talking
Yeah,
about,
the
guys?
I haven't watched. I used to watch the History Channel a lot. Then it was nothing but ancient aliens, and then I kind of then it got memeified, and I really haven't watched it since then. I don't know if that guy's still on there all the time.
Did you hear that there's supposedly like a 10-mile long mothership that's making its way to Earth?
What?
No, nice.
Neither of you have heard this.
No.
No.
Yeah, that's
What?
that's apparently news right now. That there's like scientists are like, yeah, this thing that we thought was an asteroid is moving too weirdly, and we think it's this mothership coming. I'm just going, what?
Nice.
Nice.
I
We're
guess
doing
to
Independence
distract,
Day.
to
I was
distract
gonna
us from something. I don't know what it is, but
Oh man, I was gonna say I watched Independence Day on Independence Day and kind of forgot
Yeah.
the whole alien tilt of that movie, like the whole fact that they were coming to Earth. I forgot that part.
Wait,
Just
what do you
remember them
mean?
blowing
That's
up
the
the
whole
White House.
poster.
yeah.
I mean, I hadn't seen it since the '90s, so I was like, oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. This.
Yeah, Brian.
Brian only remembers Aerosmith.
Wait, Aerosmith's in Independence Day?
Yeah. What? The song? I don't
Oh,
want to
see.
close my eyes. Come on.
Oh, see, I love that Winston's schooling me on Aerosmith.
Yeah,
movie
come
placement,
on.
movie
It's
soundtrack.
the one song that he knows.
Yeah. Tony, this is what Brian sounded like. Yeah, man, I was watching RoboCop the other day and I completely forgot about the whole Robo thing.
Yeah.
Thought it was just a
so
cop.
it's
I
a
only
robotic
remember
cop.
that scene where he shoots that guy in the dick.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, and Jeff Goldblum's in. I forgot he was in.
Yeah.
He was in Independence Day.
Yeah, they were charging the battery up or whatever, right? Yeah, see? You gotta shoot that Coke can.
I mean, I have not seen that movie in a long time. I saw it in the theaters when it came out. It was awesome. Loved
Yeah.
it.
How do you
But,
not remember Aerosmith though, Brian? That's like
I mean, I told you I've seen them in concert. They put on a great show, but
Yeah.
I don't know. They're not my band.
Did they play the Independence Day song?
I believe they did. It was really like a greatest hits concert. I mean, it was huge stage with like, ramps going down the sides and Steven Tyler with his, bedazzled scarf flowing microphones. And
Yeah, man. If they weren't done, they'd make a good Sphere show.
oh
they
yeah.
they announced their Peace Out tour and they were going to be done, and then this was like their farewell tour, and then
Steven Tyler got sick or something, didn't
yeah,
he?
he blew out his
Yeah.
vocal cords, so I think they
Yeah.
just kind of
Oh.
they did not peace out, they fizzled out. So
Speaking of fizzling out, shout out Ozzy Osbourne, man.
Yeah.
Man, I was gonna get into this. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to do a quick moment of tributes for the people that passed away?
Well,
It
we
was a
lost
lot of
Ozzy.
people.
a lot.
We
Yeah.
lost Chuck Mangione.
Yeah. Who's right.
Do you know?
And then-
Wait, Tony. How do you know Chuck Mangione, Winston?
Yeah, because you said it in the group chat, Brian.
No,
That's
no.
not-
I mean, do you know who he is, though?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
know who this
no.
guy is.
Okay.
I
Who
thought
is
he was
he?
gonna say. I thought he was gonna say Family Guy or King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Chuck
don't know.
Mangione.
Oh, I
Wait
do
a
know
minute,
that guy.
dang
Yeah.
Dang old Chuck Mangione.
I'll have to get that clip. That's so funny.
Um,
Who
yeah,
else?
and
we
Hulk
lost
Hogan.
We lost Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster.
There's
Although apparently he's been very bad in recent years, right?
Yes,
He's got a lot of
he's-
controversy surrounding
he
him.
has but they had some rather touching tributes to him the past couple nights on WWE, just because
I mean,
like,
the dude
without
revolutionized
him
wrestling,
without
yeah.
him it wouldn't
Yeah.
still exist.
Yeah.
You have to give him props for that.
Oh man, as a kid and the like when WWF rose to prominence, like he was one of, I mean, he was the whole, if anybody knew a wrestler, they knew Hulk Hogan. So yeah.
That was me as a kid.
Yeah.
And then
Um,
moving to WCW and then back to WWF with the New World Order. Like, yeah, it was just he was the WWF superstar.
Yeah.
Like, it was him.
And then who else? We lost a lot.
It was the guy from was it the
Cosby
Cosby
Show?
Show? Yes, yeah,
Malcolm
the son,
Jamal
right?
Warner,
Yeah.
Atlanta native.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he was a native, but he lived here when he died. Yeah. Theo Huxtable.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
then not long ago we lost what's the name from the Beach Boys?
Oh yeah, Brian Wilson.
Brian
and then
Wilson.
and then Sly. Did you Tony, I sent you some songs. Did you recognize Sly and the Family Stone? Everyday
Yes.
People. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you might not know them by name, but yeah. A lot of yeah. So that actually got me thinking. I'm like, okay, so obviously this is a year when a lot of prominent, especially pulp culture and music people died, right? In what, 30, 40 years from now, are people going to be like, let's see, who is it? I'm trying to think of a random example.
Joe Manganiello.
Who's that? I do know
who's
that
Joe
name.
Wasn't he the from True Blood?
Who's that?
He's an actor.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Oh
See?
my
See?
goodness.
See, okay.
I don't
No,
know.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
you
be,
gotta do somebody more popular. Let's think
well, I was gonna be
Justin
somebody,
Bieber.
I was gonna be somebody more, yeah, like more irrelevant, like the
Oh,
artist Kellis.
irrelevant?
Yeah,
Oh.
who no, like
Joe
the
Manganiello.
no, like
Robert
Kellis,
Pattinson.
who brought all the
No, whoa, whoa,
posters, like
whoa, 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 whoa. Robert Pattinson.
okay.
Batman? Come on.
No,
Come
I'm just
on.
saying the lesser celebrities of today. The TikTok, you
The,
know, let's say like what's her name? Honey Boo Boo died, you
yeah,
know. Like
sure.
is that going to be in 30, 40 years from now, or are people going to be like, "I think I remember that." I don't know.
Yeah.
She was that little fat kid, right?
Yeah.
Rick
No,
from
that.
Pawn Stars.
Yes, that's what I mean. Those are
Yeah,
like
okay,
those are the pop
I get the
culture.
level
The-
we're
the
talking about
one
now.
guy
yeah,
that's-
that's what I mean. Like that's what dominates the news these days, and the
You know
people
who
that
I'm
people
gonna be
know
real
of.
sad when they pass away? The Europe guy from Storage War, Brian.
Dave, what's his name?
Dave
Yeah.
from Storage War. That's just his name. Dave from
Yeah.
Storage War.
Yeah, Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
You think people show up to his funeral and just start doing that?
I
Yep.
just feel like we don't have that many iconic, and that word is so used for everything. It's obnoxious, but like, you know, you've got your Beyonce's,
Beyoncé.
Adele's, Taylor Swift's. You got those, but you don't have. I don't feel that you have as many like huge musical superstars as you used to, because I think music is so like, I don't know, homogenized today.
Yeah, I can see that.
But more importantly, I wanted to ask Winston, since he is our
Yes.
local representative, about, I know this is a few weeks past the news cycle, but the Gen Z stare.
Oh. That one?
Yes.
I
Like,
love it. I love it so much.
like I've encountered it, but I've found that, like, or at least in my dealings with younger people, it's like it's one or the other. You got people like, you know, Winston, you're Gen Z, but you're like an old Gen Z.
Yeah.
You know, you are definitely the elder Gen Z.
Yeah.
But you get people like you who completely can talk to people and have conversations, and then the cutoff of like unable to actually have conversations with adults.
Do you know what that is, Brian? It's
What?
just maturity. It's just age. I'm just the head of the pack. That's all it is.
I'm
older
sorry,
Gen
Winston.
Z.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't believe at any point in your life, Winston, that you were unable to have a conversation with anybody,
Well, the Gen Z stare
regardless
isn't
of age.
so. I think the Gen Z stare isn't so much that they're not able to make conversation. I think it's more that they're processing information, if anything.
It's
Like-
conversation. How are you not able to process that in real time?
They're scrolling TikToks in their head.
That's what I
Brian.
mean, man. That's the more I saw that, I'm like, I really feel like I've encountered it where
Yeah.
but I just feel like these are kids that don't know how to talk to adults that are talking to them like
I
normal
kind of
people.
think I almost think it's a baller move to do it. Like I really
It's not a baller move.
I
It's not
think
a baller
I'm
move
gonna
'cause-
start practicing it, Brian. I
Yeah.
think it's hilarious to do it, especially with like an older person. If they're just talking to me, I'm just hitting them with the
Yeah,
That
and they're like,
amazing.
this guy's an idiot and has no, like that's what it comes off as. Like, this person's an idiot and has no idea what I'm saying or how to interact with another person.
Listen.
that's
I'm
how
gonna
it's
start.
perceived.
I'm gonna start doing that the moment a relatively old person start asking me for help about anything.
That's do
Yeah.
do that on a job interview. And see how
Yeah.
it works out. for you.
Sir, can you tell me where the bathroom is?
But see, like
Uh,
the examples that I usually get aren't like the drooling open mouth face that you're making.
no, that's what the Gen Z stare is. It's
No,
the
'cause a
mouth
lot of
gonna
the-
open.
a lot of the looks that I'm getting are like side eye, like disgusted looks, which just makes people look rude, which is more like, hey, can you help me with this? And I'm like, okay, now you just look like a prick,
Yeah.
you know?
My daughter encounters it. Who is a Gen Z? She encounters it from other Gen Zs, and she's like, I'm sorry that you hate to do your job, but like, you know, yeah. So I was just wondering your take on it, because I'm sure it's overblown like anything that makes the rounds on, you know, social media, but also I have encountered it in the wild, and I just think this poor person does not know how to interact with adults.
Yeah.
Which is how it comes off. But I mean, yeah. I don't think Winston, I feel like you've always been able to talk to people. I don't
Yeah,
think you ever, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I struggle with that issue at all. I want to start doing it though, bro. I'm gonna start not
Well,
making eye contact and just no thoughts behind my eyes if I
Yeah.
do. You know what I mean? It's
That,
great.
I guess if you're doing it as a choice, but even if people are doing it as a choice, which I don't think they are, it just
Yeah.
I don't think. I, how
But
do you
like,
not realize how you're coming off? You come off
yeah,
like
no,
you're a
that's what I'm
moron and you don't
saying.
know how to have a conversation.
It's all the screen time, Brian. It's
Yeah.
iPad kids growing up and
Yeah. I can't
yeah,
type here. Man,
literally.
I guess if you're used to a parasocial relationship through a
Yeah.
screen where you
Yeah.
don't have to interact, where you have
It's
a
our-
real life person there, you just continue to not say anything.
We're
I don't
talking
know.
about our audience right now, Tony.
Oh, I disagree with that. I disagree with that, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it is like I have to react in real time with words rather than like think about what I'm going to say and then able to type it out. But
Right.
I don't know. I know that's a little far past, but I just thought that was funny that was popping into the news. I'm like,
Yeah.
I just thought it was like, but since
I-
a lot of jobs are having trouble filling spots that they're just picking anybody, and these poor kids just somehow got hired, somehow stumbled through the interview, but
I
now we're
just-
forced to interact with grown-ups.
How? But I feel like this is a relatively new phenomenon,
Yeah.
and how like
Nice. Love hearing what you have to say.
Yeah, man,
Right.
that was yeah.
something's going on with my microphone.
I thought you just started mining.
He totally was giving
No,
us a Gen
like-
Z
like
stare,
my
man. What's up with
microphone
that,
went
my
out.
Tony?
Yeah.
We should have hit him with a Gen Z stare, Brian.
How long into the future are we gonna be until somebody comes and goes, "Hey, this is all due to COVID and those years that nobody spent with other human beings and learning how to interact with people."
Oh man.
That's fair. I feel
Well,
like everything
you
can
know,
trace back to it, though.
Well, there or it could be, and I've seen this pop up a little bit. There's now just like everything I've said, like anytime there's like one thing, everybody overcorrects. So now the
Yep.
overcorrection of how the millennials, Tony, this doesn't apply to you since you don't have kids yet.
Okay.
The soft kids, how kids like can't handle anything. Now there's the fuck around and find out parenting method, which just sort of like lets their kids do whatever the hell they want and find out what the
Yeah.
consequences are. That's kind of
Which
what
is
what
how it used to be.
yeah,
It should
yeah.
be that way, yeah.
And so it's going back to that, but I think even more so, like even more, even more just no guardrails whatsoever. But that's that's we'll see if that snaps them out of the Gen Z stare of not knowing how to talk to grown-ups.
Literally.
Yeah, like looking back, like I didn't like it at the time, but I got spanked as a kid when I was bad.
Hand,
Yeah.
wooden spoon.
I got hand if that was all that was available. My
Switch?
dad had a wooden paddle that he
Ooh.
made
Oh, man.
on top of the fridge. So it's like if he started stomping to the kitchen, you're like, now I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Now, okay, well, I'll finish this thought and I'll ask my question. But it's like you can't do that to kids nowadays. But it's
Yeah.
like I don't fault my parents for it.
No.
I don't fault them for it, and it's just like I turned out what is considered normal, and is
See,
the definition of what
you
a
guess-
normal person of society is that going to change with
I don't
that
see. I don't want
leaving.
to. I don't want to spank my kid because they're gonna grow up and start a podcast. That's
Say my parents beat me.
Now, what did you guys call? Did both of you get smacked, for lack of a better term?
Spankings.
Spanked,
Not
that's
from
what
my-
you called them?
yeah. Not from my parents. It was like I think I told a story before, but my babysitter
Yeah.
used to beat the shit out of me. My goodness.
Really?
Now,
Yeah.
what did you
Extra for that?
call? What did you call it?
Whoopings?
Spanking.
Spankings?
Spanking.
Yeah,
We called them
spanking.
lickings.
Lickings.
Lickings?
Lickings. I don't
What, they
know.
licking you?
That's
Now, listen, we're not in the
you're gonna
deep
get
south.
you're gonna get a licking. I didn't get called that, but I mean, yeah, that makes I know that. Yeah, I know that term. We were
Yeah.
never
Did
called
I tell the
lickers.
story about my brother getting a licking?
No.
I believe so, but I think it probably it episode 59. It could bear repeating.
Okay.
I'm sure
we
Dave
were
would love to
at
hear it
my
again.
aunt's house. I don't remember what he did. My mom went to the kitchen, found classic utensil, wooden spoon.
Wooden spoon.
Oh,
That
of
was
course.
mine. That was mine.
And hit him hard enough that the spoon broke,
Oh.
and then added insult to injury. So he's already been hit. Then she made him buy her a new
That's right.
spoon.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Liz is Liz is in chat going, ping pong paddle or thrown shoes.
Ooh,
Ping pong paddle is
My
such
wife
an
had the throne
Asian
shoe.
thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is. I don't feel like you get enough leverage with that. Too
It's
short.
too short. Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah.
Yeah,
Throwing
maybe,
but
shoes,
again,
no.
I think
maybe
half
you
of
could smack kids nowadays with a ping pong paddle because you just can't get enough leverage.
pickleball. It's all pickleball.
Pickleball paddle.
paddle.
Now that one's big enough. That you're at a paddle there. Yeah.
Yeah, my wife definitely got the shoe chucked or smacked with at times. But yeah, no, it was spanking. So mine was the wooden spoon. I believe I've mentioned this, but it also does bear repeating because it sounds crazy these days that my third grade teacher would carry around a notebook and would mark how many times you got caught talking. And if you got to 5, you got swats. And let me tell you, I got swats more than a handful of times. He would bring you out into the hall. The entire class would be quiet as they could be. You could hear a pin drop, and you'd have to bend over, grab your ankles, and he would, with a paddle, with with not a ping pong paddle, but a full blown fraternity style paddle,
Yeah.
and smack you. Yeah, that happened to me multiple times.
You guys
Multiple
were
times.
they were allowing this in school, guys?
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's where I developed my very unhealthy like problem with authority.
Liz, Liz has brought the second half of the story up, which is she said had a folded up ping pong table in the basement. Never played a game, but definitely saw those battles.
That's hilarious.
That's great. That's great.
so
But ping pong
funny.
paddles are good, like right. You get a swat and it'll hurt, but they are padded a little bit, so it's
I feel like
I mean,
a ping
the
pong
point is
battle
more
is
there.
making more sound than
Yeah.
pain, though.
Well,
Which is
again, I
for,
think
you know, for a kid,
Psychological
might be good.
warfare. Yeah.
That's what I'm going. I think you could get away with the ping pong paddle.
Yeah, no, mine was the wooden spoon, but I also credit that to being an incredible sprinter as a kid because I think it was if I could outrun it, I think I didn't get it. So
did
I
you
think it was
guys-
the threat of it more?
We
than-
really developed a good technique because it was just like somebody would come with that paddle and be like, all right, bend over, touch your ankles. It's like assume the position, and you just got really good at trying to time it so that as you got hit, you could stand up instead of and sort of like
Oh man,
get ahead
was,
of it to lessen it.
Yeah.
oh, see in the hallway with the teacher, that was not allowed. You
I-
had to grab your ankle. Now to
let's
think about
admit-
it, imagine telling a 3rd or 4th grader in the hall to bend over and grab their ankles. Like
That's
I mean,
crazy.
Yeah, think about that, man. Like how young
Oh,
those
Be on the
kids are.
news.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I
Just
was
because
I
I
was
was
gonna say
chatty.
I was gonna say when I was a kid, I used to get beat all the time by my babysitter, and she would use sort of like so like back in the day when you cook rice, you would have this like in Vietnam, you would have this giant wooden like kind of like
Rice paddle.
stick,
Yeah.
yeah, that you would use to swirl it, right? And I remember when I was a kid, I would constantly get beat by her with it, and so I remember one year when I think I was in 3rd grade, I was 8 or 9. I remember she was coming to swing at me with it. And for whatever reason, I was able to just duck under it, grabbed it, and snatch it out of her hand. And it was almost like I was reclaiming the power. It was amazing, man. I just snapped it. I snapped it in
Oh,
front of her. I
dang.
was so pissed off by something.
What were
'Cause
you doing when you were being babysat, man? Jeez.
It was man, I was a fucking troublemaker. I would like run out of the house. One time I went to a internet cafe with my friends, and like I was literally sitting there, and she just came and grabbed me by the ear and like dragged me home. Cause like yeah, she was asleep and me and my friend just dipped, so like she didn't know where we were. But yeah, like I was like, but in my head it was like, dude, all I'm doing is like playing video games with my friends. So like she started beating me with it, and I just snatched the thing and just broke it
Man.
in half. I was like,
Yeah, but
fuck
put
you.
yourself in
Yeah.
her shoes now,
Missing
where it's like
child,
you're put
yeah.
in charge of a small child and they just disappear from sight.
Yeah.
And you go,
You would li-
I would
yeah.
have done the same thing. I had
Yeah.
tell him head back home about a year too.
Yeah, literally.
And Winston's had an unhealthy fetish since then.
Yeah. Beat me, please. Grab me by the ears.
Sonny, take notes. You still here?
Yeah, no, she's definitely is that.
Good.
But yeah, no, it's just I don't know. So at some point, my babysitter got let go, so she wasn't around
She got
anymore.
let go.
Yeah,
I had a cool babysitter, man. Like,
Yeah,
she'd
I
let
had
me
cool
stay up and
people
watch
too.
MTV.
Yeah, my babysitter was like, cause so in Vietnam, a babysitter was sort of like they were like a servant. They would stay with the family, so they would like live in the house with us, and then also like cook and clean and do other stuff. But that was what she was doing at the time, and
Butlers, Tony.
basically butlers. Yeah.
I'm just laughing because Brian goes, "Yeah, my babysitter let me stay up and watch MTV," and I'm going, "I remember being watched by my grandparents a lot, and I was always excited when we got to stay up and watch Lawrence Welk."
Who's Lawrence Welk?
He's the
Lawrence
polka
Welk
king.
was
Polka
like a
king.
big band director. He had a
Uh,
show on PBS that would air late nights on like Saturday night. It
oh,
was old
jeez.
reruns because some of the episodes were in black and white, and it was just him and his orchestra. And then he had this like troupe of performers. So he had a bunch of singers and dancers, and it was like,
He was probably dead to the reruns you guys were watching.
Literally, I
I'm
was gonna
sure.
say the guy
There's
was
this
in
one-
the
there's-
grave.
there's this one tap dancer who was incredible, and I'd like, as a like 7-year-old kid, I would get like excited and freaked out when he showed up on the show because I'm like, I don't know how to tap dance. This dude's freaking good.
This guy's gonna break it down for
It's
us.
two very different ends of the music spectrum.
Yeah, we've talked about the Lawrence Welk show. So it aired locally in Los Angeles from 1951 to 1955, and then another 16 years on ABC from 55 to 1971. So yeah,
And
it's-
then
it was-
PBS for a long time after, and
Yeah,
little
I mean,
Tony was
way-
happy
yeah.
to watch. When I go out record shopping, it's one of the things that I'm looking for Journey. I'm looking for like hair metal folk stuff, and
Lawrence
I have a
Welk.
small collection of Lawrence Welk records, man.
Oh man,
That's so
Yeah,
crazy.
it's great.
you know, I'd stay with my grandparents a lot, but yeah, when I had the cool babysitter and we'd watch, I watched a lot of MTV, the early MTV, in
Nice.
the early 80s when it still played music videos. It was nothing but music videos.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that Chuck E. Cheese was arrested? Did you guys see
Charles
that?
Entertainment Cheese was arrested.
He was in
was in
Tallahassee, Florida.
Man, no,
Yeah.
what happened?
Dude, so in Tallahassee, Florida, I mean, that really kind of sets the scene, first of all.
Florida
But-
man.
yeah, exactly. Cops walk into a Charles Entertainment Cheese. Guy sitting at the front, working at the front, gets kind of like tensed up when the cops walk in. They realize that this guy, I think they were serving a warrant. The guy gets tensed up and then he disappears. And then suddenly Charles E. Cheese comes out and is greeting the kids. And then they realize that this guy went in the back and put on the Chuck E. Cheese suit and was talking to the kids. And so then they go over and then they actually arrest the guy in the
In
Chuck E.
suit.
Cheese, in the suit. Yes,
Not in
there's-
Charles' outfit.
they have
My
him in
goodness.
handcuffs walking out in the Chuck E. Cheese suit.
Was the
It's
mask
a
on?
Wild. Oh yeah.
Yes, with the mask
It's a
on.
wild.
Oh, I love
picture.
that.
Yeah, I was gonna
love
say,
that.
Tony, you found it on the internet. Yeah, it's worth googling. But
It
yeah,
might be our thumbnail now.
But yeah, there was-
because I'm about to arrest the episode
oh no,
and call it quits. We're gonna
you're
we're gonna
resting
call
its
it
further
here,
development.
and we'll go on a little bit in the post show if you're still live here. But hey, thanks for listening. Tell a friend, rate and subscribe wherever you're listening to so you don't miss new episodes. If you want us to talk about something, join us live when we on the times that we go live.
We're back. We're back.
Join us here on Twitch, or you can send us an email at podcastxyzx3hyz@gmail.com. You can visit us on Instagram, where we post when we're going live and other things there. You can check us out on TikTok, where we are posting clips. Look at our YouTube, where you can find the post show if you're not watching live, and some other exclusive stuff. You can check out our merch, our Winston Watch and Listen list, which is our link dump, and all kind of other fun stuff at our home on the web, podcastxyz.podbean.com. And with that, we'll see everybody next time.
See you later.
See you later.